So yeah, I did a one-off stream of this on launch day. Unhurt me plenty. I've since beaten the game, and I fucking loved it. And I'm not gonna sit here and ramble, but I wrote a Steam review that summarizes my thoughts pretty equally. It's good. It's good. It's got some issues, mainly related to the soundtrack and the price tag and de nouveau, that maybe were some bad choices. Other than that, it's fucking awesome, man. Fucking awesome. So now we're already replaying it on UV. I think I remember my keys, probably. Yeah, let's, this is where we're gonna jump into. It's actually where we left off in the last stream. Siege Part 1.
The ships are refueling, sire.
Now, I have been skipping the cutscenes in this playthrough.
Very good. Get to
But
the ship.
I want to play this one because I like this one. If it's the one I think it
thought you left for
is.
the command station. Everyone is evacuating
So you are holding on to it.
until we get to the location. A new vault is being built.
And I have to
Then
say,
let the Slayer guard it.
If what
even
they
though the
say is
story
true,
is kind of meh,
then this is a
the
part of
cutscenes are
our
great.
heritage.
Like the
The makers.
cinematography and the animations and all that.
Valen,
It
are
looks
you
really
seeing
good.
anything?
Gotta give him that.
No sign of activity, sir. Maybe he didn't survive.
Demonic threat level increasing.
And this part right here is why I like this cutscene.
Should we launch the Slayer now? The Sentinels will be overrun.
And what about us?
Uh-oh. They thought they could shackle the Slayer. Not for long. So just the way he's animated is beautiful. Oh shit. But the tech guy is pissing himself now. Nope, that doesn't work anymore.
Turn it off before he kills us all!
At least the Oblivion remaster didn't require ray tracing. Otherwise, Shirley Curry and Skyrim Grandpa probably wouldn't have been able to run it. She probably doesn't have an RTX card. Unless she does.
It would appear that the Slayer no longer wishes to be detained here.
Shield power down to 35%.
Should we terminate?
He got the shield down to 35% from 4 punches. 4 punches.
34.
So long as he has that tether on him,
33.
we can still have a hand in his fate.
32.
Oh yeah, yeah. It does. I meant mandatory ray tracing for the Oblivion remaster. That's the one we don't want, the mandatory one.
Sound the alarm.
The one that you can turn off, that's fine.
King Novik, there is an urgent call from the Creedmaker.
Lord Novik, is heading toward your position. We are launching the Slayer now. Please send forces immediately to ensure our safety.
Thank you, Bishop Creed.
What? What are you talking about, Rakaya? It's King Diaper Shito and his wife. You know, those important characters in the lore. Pay attention, Rakaya. You know you're curious what happens to these people. Anyway, yeah, we saw the cool part of the cutscene already. Let's just go. Here we are. I'm playing with always sprint on now because it's good. Were there any secrets out here? I don't think so. This like start of the level right here feels very Halo for some reason. Should have put a secret here. Feels very like a mix of Halo and Warhammer almost. Especially with these fucking things. I think I may have... Is the volume the same as it used to be? No, it's not, actually.
All Atlas to defensive positions.
Marking the Hellgates now.
So we have the super shotty already.
Ship hasn't moved outside the combat zone. Energy production is...
Hang on, let me just quickly look at my binds.
This isn't a beach, this is a bathtub.
Oh shit. The bathtub. There's that fucking sound again. Hang on. I think it's some people in the street just like drilling. They're drilling something at like 11 o'clock at night. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Down because of the war. This is his district. Khan would have him executed if he left.
I like how destructible these statues are. Look at that. Destruction physics. Not quite as good as the statues in Serious Sam, though.
Weaponry deployed.
It's the Holy Flail. Flail, my beloved. There were no secrets at the start of this map, right? I'm trying to get 100%. I don't think so. Yeah, this is the first proper open world area. Well, I guess the first level was technically also like that. Now, one thing that always fucks me over in this particular map gotta shut close the jaws of oblivion. There we go. It's the fucking cars that keep shooting at me.
Time to repair them before we can clear a path for the lifeboats.
There are 4 more Hellgates.
Alright. Now we just need to get back into the swing of it. So where are these, where are these bloody cars? There you are. Come on. Come on. If these guys start shooting at you from a distance while you are, engaged with other enemies, that could be a problem, because they hit pretty hard. And, you know, I'm almost wondering, like, I feel it kind of odd that those vehicles are just, like, sitting there. It almost feels like they're hovering and everything. It feels like they were meant to be a more active part of the battlefield, maybe driving around and stuff like that and shooting at you from a distance. But as it is, they're just kind of standing still. Also, let me know if the volume is good or if the game's too loud. Do let me know. Carriage. Where are the horses? I want to play Doom, Horse. Who's left? Off with your arms. Oh, that was your entire torso, but okay. I was trying to de-arm him. Sorry, Infernal. I know you're a heckin' wholesome chunker and all that, but you keep shooting fireballs in my face, so I have to retaliate, you know? I gotta be able to defend myself a little bit, I feel. Infernal, when are we co-oping Cyberpunk? Yeah, let's get a 3-player session going. Oh, someone is actually working on a co-op mod. Nice. I think I have a whole bunch of upgrades to get. I think I saved my upgrade points, so let's see what we can do here. We already have burn for pickup for armors. Oh yeah, we need this. And we definitely need this. Cycler Shock is so good. Right, Infernal? You agree with me, right? Shock is so good. That's the main reason why I noticed, because in the first playthrough I never used the accelerator, and I noticed that this actually has the heat blast, and I was kind of interested to try that, but I just I didn't invest in it on the first playthrough because Shock is so good. Yeah, we should get the charge as well for the pulverizer, I think. Definitely want to get the shield stuff as well. That's about all we can afford for now. I don't think I should bother with the shredder. Hardly ever use it. Probably we get better to get the triple burst instead, I think. Very powerful stuff. Alright. What's my audio settings at? Yeah, the mixing. They certainly did bloody flip that up, didn't they? Also, I don't think anyone said anything about the game being too loud, so I assume everything's fine with that. Music is at 90. It's still kind of low. Accelerator's monster when fully upgraded. Yeah, I guess that's the problem with it. It takes a lot of investment. You get good, as they say. Also, I never got all the wolf statues on this level the first time around. There they are. Let's see if we can find them this time. There's one. Big boy. Oh god, I stood in a slime. This dude's behind me, isn't there? Get me out of the slime! He's dead. That car was taking pot shots at me as well. Bloody Halo cars. Oh, there's one. Talk. Like lightning that spreads between enemies. Very good. Very tasty. Yum. Hello there. Just a little guy. Just a silly little guy. Time for another Oblivion Gate. It's amazing how quickly you can dispatch enemies that once used to take you, like, a long time to beat at the very start of the game. Mighty satisfactory is what it is. Powered up. Cyber Demon time.
Use the portal to get inside.
He also watched that cool one video today. Barely heeding her who nu see the saying she's have about with the Slayer PCO3.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised that the Slayer has a way with the ladies, as they say. You know, I was almost a bit worried that they were going for a romance angle with Commander Thera, but thankfully that wasn't the case. And I think it wouldn't make sense for Doomslayer at this point to get involved with the romance. First of all, because of, you know, his family, the way he lost his wife and son. And second of all, you know, he loses even more by the end of the game. So I feel like at that point he's probably like, anyone who gets close to me is going to get hurt. So he just wants to distance himself. Music at 100 and effects about 60. Wowie. So thank you for the bits. Sound effect has to be half of what the music is for the OST to shine, yeah. But the sound effects are so good too. All the weapon sounds and all that. Earth-Chan's peaks and valleys are proper moist. Oh. This is why you should take a walk in nature. It's like doing lewd things to Earth-Chan whenever you go into the forest. Yeah, there's some incentive for people who aren't big into, like, outdoors stuff. Oh god, oh, so that's why those cave divers keep doing that. Now I get it. That's why they keep putting themselves in really dangerous situations with no tangible reward. It all makes sense now. Improved ray tracing can run beautifully and push the limits of modern engines well beyond what most other games. Yeah. Absolutely. Point in case, RTX 3060. We're on, I even managed to crank up some settings because, id Software, what? Because Digital Foundry put out, like, optimized settings. So we're at, like, we're on DLSS balanced here, and most things are on medium and high. Only thing on low is volumetrics. And we're hitting 90. Easy. Easy. Norwegian Kestis has appeared again. What's the best thing to put mayo on? I would say egg and bacon sandwiches and smoked salmon sandwiches. Those are my favorites. Also with a little bit of lemon. Audio design of the sound effects is lovely. Yeah. Just like the weapon designs are lovely. Look at this gun. Look at it. Look at the pistons going. It's like a little car engine. I love it. I love this gun so fucking much. Oh. Is that a painting of a whiplash? I bet Drac would like this in his bedroom. There's some gold. That's not where we were supposed to go. That's a nice effect. Rank that soldier boy. secret found. Oh, right, we can just go out here if we want to. Oh, is this the one with the water in the fire? Why? I wonder if she said that. Well, it wasn't this one, but there was one pool of water where there were fireballs underwater. I haven't watched Coroni's full playthrough yet. Just a couple hours of it. Get out of here, you big baldy. Did you look at my... Did you see my timing there? I was just like, should I go now? Should I go now? And then I walk into it right as the flame jet starts. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I hope she does Eternal as well. It even had a reference to her at some point, but I think they took that out. It was something like in the menu, you could press a button 3 times and it would say Doog instead of Doom. But I'm not sure if that it's still in the game.
Seek out additional stockpiles.
I'll give you some stockpiles, alright. I'll give you some flippin' stockpiles. You silly boy. Kalia time? I think so. Wasn't one supposed to appear here? There we go. Water in the fire, why? Ow. Just looking around to make sure I didn't miss any wolf statues.
Three artillery cannons remaining.
Thank you. That guy on the radio sounds like Matt Mercer, but I don't think it is him. Oh yeah, here we go, this thing. Leader detected. Which basically just means we have to fight all the other dudes before we fight the leader. Oh boy. Give me my shield back. There we go. Oh, there's a Cybe. Now the leader is vulnerable. Ow. Yum! Max armor increased. I guess the way in which it feels the most like Doom Eternal is that it's fine to be on critical health for a while because you can usually recover. Hello? Who was that? Also, I like that pain scream. Sorry, Doom guy. Someone's having a shoot at me. I'm not sure who. Probably these fellas out here. Did we get the car? We did. Ow. Big Tentacalia. So big that even your average anime girl wouldn't be able to handle it. Probably. Don't think we really get anything for killing these. Oh, what? Fucking hell. I missed some gold over here. Some gold. I'm worried someone's just gonna, like, smack me. Whiplash is the one demon that looks better with hair. Did they give her hair in this one? I don't think I've ever studied the Whiplash that up close. Yeah, I'm usually too busy parrying to appreciate her hairy hair. Was this inside? No, it's over here. Right. Of course. I knew about that. Whiplash not sexy. That is surprising coming from you, Drek. She's Snake Wife. I bet you wouldn't say no to her. If she came up to you like, slithering, all seductive-like, and offered up her tail, you wouldn't be able to refuse that. Come on, man. Don't you get the chain shot in this level, actually? I love the chain shot. It's my flippin' favorite. Floor. I haven't even looked at the dossier properly. I guess we can get a better look at the Whiplash here whenever she shows up. You know what I wish? I did a little bit of experimenting on this, and I don't think it's possible to kill the Pinky before the Rider. I've tried, like, focusing all fire into the Pinky to see if the Rider would survive, so I would fight the Rider last instead of the Pinky. I wish they'd done that. Not that it really matters a whole lot, but, you know, it would add a little bit of, a dynamic feel to it, I guess. If you could do that. Just choose which one to kill first. But again, not something that really matters, just personal preference. Yeah, the Rider always dies with it. It's actually kind of similar to an enemy in Black Desert, which is a frog rider, a boss, who also just, like... I think he dies of, like, grief or something, of heartache. He, like, has this animation once his frog dies. He gets all sad and then he dies. Maybe it's the same thing. Died of a broken heart. Very sad. Can we get 2 likes in chat? Hello. I'm also very curious if you can destroy those with just like normal weapon fire. I also gotta remember to use my shield throw more often, because I keep forgetting to do that. Get out of the toxic sludge this time. Back here. Come back here. Good. Not where I want to be. Ow. Oh god. I actually forgot this guy had a melee attack. I always fight those at a distance. I forget it. Look at him go. Oh no. It's weird how slow it looks like they move when, you know, you're watching them from below, but once you're in a Titan, once you're actually inside a Titan, it's a lot faster. Yeah, I feel the same way about the hit scanners. Since you can block them with the shield, it's not really a problem. It is a bit annoying in huge group fights. But you know, when are hit scanners ever not annoying in group fights, right? So they definitely take some priority there, but other than that, it's mostly fine. Where are you going? Armless Mickey. Oh, poor little fella. What are you gonna do now? You're just gonna stand there and stare at me. Maybe we could have him follow us around, like a travel companion. Just comes up to your face and growls. Poor guy. Half his brain is missing. Oh my god. He looks a bit happy though. He's like a happy puppy. Come here, puppy. Let's put him out of his misery. The mighty boot of shit kicking. Look at all the chunks he is missing. Might as well go down here, I guess. Close this place? Oh yeah, the secret key. We don't have that yet. Isn't it around here somewhere? How is that not a secret? It's so cool how the skull gets set on fire whenever you charge it up. I found a secret. I do believe this one was a bit tricky to get to. I remember falling off here a couple times. It was not tricky to get to at all. Never mind. Never mind. Welcome back, Armless Flood from Halo CE. I don't remember that. Could you also shoot off the arms of a Flood in a Halo, or was there a species that was just armless? Did they also just walk up to your face and stand there? Weapon is so much fun, full auto shotty with the speed boost ability, tasty. Yeah, it's so good. Frogs are precious. Bro. You shoot a flood unit's arms off, they become friend. Aw, how lovely. When you Doom would be so much fun with a gun that's literally a big ball of fuck. I know, right? Amazing. Also found an option in the menu to change the parry attack color. Ended up choosing a pinkish white. Kind of snazzy how the lighting changes to that color too. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Do the attacks still stay green though? Like the enemy attacks that you have to parry? Is that in accessibility options? Enable parry recolor. Okay. Okay. Oh god, I don't know how to work at RGB sliders. Fuck. Just give me a color selection. I don't know. I'll have to look up what RGB to get orange later on. But I guess that's cool to have the option there. I don't know how RGB works off the top of my head. It is quite amazing how consistent the frame times are with like all this shit going on. You know, all the explosions and bullets and destruction in the background and shit like that. Oh look, it's two Infernals over here. Feels so smooth. Outside of the couple launch issues they had, really super smooth experience. I only had one crash in like the whole 20 or so hours of the campaign, and that was actually in the last fight against Prince Asscrack and the Witch. I got a crash in that fight. Where was he running off to? Who knows? Who knows? Yay, it's me! Bean. I love the toys. It was such a good idea to have toys as collectibles ever since the first one. Well, time to backtrack a little bit to get to that other secret door. I keep thinking that the sounds the Titans are making is the sound of someone attacking me. Give me that. Is this the no death run? Well, I already lost one life sigil, so no, it's not. Not. It feels... Ultraviolence feels good. I hardly died at all in the main campaign when I was playing on Hurt Me Plenty. It was a little bit too easy, which was surprising coming from, especially Eternal.
My next Team Infernal streams, TTS.
Oh! Shit, I was looking at the chat! How dare you? How dare you? Oh, look, now the imps are coming as well. Bloody hell. Thank you, Zach. I'll read that in a moment. When the imps are dead. There you go. See you next time Infernal streams. Oh god! Fucking hell. No chat for me. These demons are so rude. You're here as well. Bloody heck. We have a moment now. Can we have a moment, please? Elongated to backhand index pointing down. What? Is this a meme or something? Is it Nagatoro's hand? I could think of a couple. No, don't finish that thought. Anyway. Character for character, the best way to spam TTS. Oh, is that how that works? Takeshi's TTS doesn't read emotes for some reason. I don't know what affects that. Because Drakaya's TTS does. But yeah, Infernal should get back to streaming. Because he's a good streamer. He's an entertaining lad. Where's our entertainment? Huh? Where's our free entertainment? Is UE 5.6 actually going to be good? Oh, is that what they introduced in the state of Unreal? The absolute state of Unreal. Well, maybe if they get rid of the stutters, it could be good, potentially. It better be, since every fucking developer under the sun is going to be using it. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, Infernal, if id had scrapped their in-house engine in favor of Unreal? Can you imagine how this would run? It would be terrible. With ray tracing, it would be fucking terrible. 15 FPS, I can imagine. Oh, I know, right? It's so sad when developers just like abandon their own special engines. At least we still have some indie devs with homebrew engines, like the Hrot dev. Good stuff. I'm probably gonna do the Hell Is Us demo on the next demo stream. When you started, you thought, wow, these frames are smooth, but then as you played, all the UE5 issues reared its ugly head. Plenty of stutters, oh no. Can't escape it. Orange is red with some green, thank you. I'm just showing off my complete lack of knowledge about basic colors. Don't you learn this stuff in kindergarten? Probably. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well, let's try that. What is alpha? Oh, right, yeah, let's just keep that at 50. See how that is. All parable. Okay, I see. Interesting. Did I miss any chat up here? Also helps that hit scanners deal little damage. Yeah. Only really dangerous is low health. Seeing all the tiny demons on the ground in the Adlin, yeah. Those vehicles that, well, it's like, they look so tiny, like little ants. You can just stomp all over them. Those are fun to punch buildings. Soon TM. Feel like I've heard that before. Look at that. Oh boy. Ow. Oh, and then they just disappeared. I usually don't bother killing the empowered demons because they just take way too much ammo. It's better to just go for the leader right away, I feel. The Empowerer. I'm seeing fucking chain shot ammo all over the place, but I may have forgotten where the drop pod is for that. So, I'm probably missing it somehow. Also, I have to say, like, the sense of weight that they gave the Doomslayer in this game really makes you feel like a tank. It is incredible, the way that you just go flying through the air, and like the impact when you fall from a great height. You really do feel like a fucking wrecking ball. Which is awesome. Sentinel Shrine. Screwed up my timing there. I'm not used to his melee attack, that's the problem. I haven't fought him enough in melee to get the timing on that right. But overall, oh shit. Well, we're down here now. Overall, I would say that where the fuck am I now? Hello? It automatically took me down to the secret, I think. This was probably what I was looking for. But these are closed. How did you get in here? Anyway, what was I saying? Completely lost train of my thought there. Yeah, it's still... The parry window still feels good for me on Ultraviolence. I think. I was worried old man reflexes were gonna be a problem, but it's mostly been fine. I assume you're, are you thinking about doing a nightmare run, Infernal? I'm really curious how brutal that would be. Especially later game. Because right now everything is quite manageable. But you do get some hairy fights later on. That is how we get in here. Wunderbar. Where's the side beat? Oh god. I got overwhelmed. Kirsty with the knowledge of Doom Eternal's cyber demons having a penis foreskin leg. Oh no. I'll have to inspect that thoroughly upon the replay. Oh, there's nightmare imps. I think it's just the two of us now. Still loving the gore system. Yum. Didn't actually want to be over here yet. Well, then you probably shouldn't have broken it. Oh, sorry. Ah, you can't hit me. Through the thingies. Didn't think of that now, did you? I was trying to see if I could destroy it with normal gunfire, but I can't really weave out of the way of its projectiles without parrying them. Maybe if I'm a little bit further back. I swear, that was on purpose. But it feels like you can, because it did take damage. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Not that there's really any advantage to, because it's faster to just parry. But now we know. This has been an experiment. We have learned things today. Ah, this place. Weapon skin. Nothing to do up there. Hello, smelly Spyro. Stinky Spyro. To take a shower. Hello, how are you today? I saw you posted something about a rumor of a potential Spyro 4 being revealed at E3. Wouldn't that be nice? If that was actually real. I hope it's real. I would buy that day one. Yeah. Doomguy could swim in Eternal as well. Which is a bit strange considering all the heavy armor he's wearing, but, you know, just go with it. Also, I saw Drakaya ranting about something earlier, but I forgot to look at the message. Sorry, Drakaya. I got distracted. I shall have a look. What was Drakaya talking about? Blood swamps again. Don't mind the mechanic. Kinda nice to know a long wave of enemies is going to last. What logic does it make? The demon fire is charged with concentrated argent energy, which burns too hot for water to extinguish. Particular energy is sourced from the icon of Sin's sweaty balls. The player's grandfather was born millennia ago. Well, there you go. You should just get Drakaya to write the lore for this game. It would be more interesting. Wish you could have argent energy from the icon of Sin's balls. Depends if the energy is stinky. How did I miss this? This was like the best message. E1M4 music playing there. Oh, nice. Funny seeing people criticize the game for swimming when it was also a thing in Eternal. Yeah, well, you know, I guess, you know, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to swim in full heavy metal armor, but then again, I don't play Doom games for the realism. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the crazy, wacky, over-the-top violence. You know, it was interesting doing snap maps the other day. Back when shield guys were actually a threat and could fucking kill you. And you know, like I get why they changed them in this. I get what purpose they serve. You know, they are basically just like ammo and health dispensers, and they also serve the purpose of, like, they send out a pretty huge shockwave when they die, so it kills enemies nearby as well. So they're kind of like, they also have the role of explosive barrels. Right. See Nightmare Imps over here. Nightmare Impsy. Impsy. We missed some gold again. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe it. Those are right up here as well. Look at that. So, wait, I already broke that, didn't I? Well, I guess I died once, technically, so... I died once, but don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone I died. Let's pretend like this has been a no-death run so far. Oh, I'm so good at video games. You guys will all play along, right? I'm sure you will. Alright. Some more gold down here. I also wasn't quite sure how to feel about stuff like armor and health on the battlefield respawning. You know? Like, you don't permanently pick they up. They come back. But I feel like it works for this one. Normally I would have a problem with that, but I feel like it works. For this specific style of gameplay. It's a little bit weird. A little bit weird for sure. Give me all that gold. Sweet gold. There's most stuff over here. We still haven't... Oh yeah, there's a whole other section over here. Let's go back to the Sentinel Shrine and get some more upgrades. This is a long level. Possibly one of the longest. Wait, have I missed the chain shot? I'm just looking to see if I've... Do you remember, Infernal? Can you let me know if I've been a stupider and missed the chain shot? I think you get it on this level, but I don't fucking remember where the drop pod is. It should be, like, obvious and out in the open, right, I think. I better not have missed it. Spends 2 hours on this level, finishes with 98% completion. That is exactly what happened to me in the first playthrough, yes. Okay, the objective will guide me, right. I guess we just do all the last core portal, and we should be there. I want to save a little bit of currency for the chain shot, because I want to upgrade that immediately. We got pincushion. Probably not going to be using the shredder enough to make that worthwhile. We can, however... Yeah, let's... I guess let's do the impale. No, I don't know. I really need more ammo for it. Maybe I do need a little bit more ammo for it, actually. Just bloody changing my mind. Cycler damage. And fuck it, why not? Get this as well. Fulmination. A little bit of flail. There we go. Now we're good. Oh, right. This is down here. I did want to come back here anyway. Where was it? We're still missing one. We're still missing a wolf statue. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Yay! I'm so happy about this information. Seeing if I can spot the wolf statue from up here. I'm pretty sure they don't spread out that far, generally. Do they? We need to get up there. Oh god. Excuse me, did that spike just go through him? What the hell was that all about? Maybe he had his iframes or something. Who the heck knows, man? It's a fatty! Ooh. This game needs the glider from Breath of the Wild. Would make it easier to traverse, wouldn't it? Fun fact, the OG Obi-Wan, played by Alec Guinness. Only other film we've seen him in is Scrooge. He played Marley. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen Alec Guinness in anything but Star Wars, come to think of it. But he was a good actor. Muppet Christmas Carol is funny. Oh, Michael Caine. Funnily enough, my first exposure to Michael Caine was Austin Powers, of all things. But apparently he's a very prolific British actor who's been in a lot of stuff. He was great in Austin Powers. Those are in color as well. Amazing. I did not know that. Was he open about it, or was he in the closet? You know, he was from a different generation, so it was probably a lot harder to come out back then. This game is pretty...
My name is Mikael Kane, and I am Anu's neighbor.
Thank you, Zach. Oh, the young... Yeah, I watched the Obi-Wan series, and the only real reason I watched it was for Ewan McGregor, because I love him as Obi-Wan. But yeah, the show had some quite bad moments, and the little Leia chase was one of them. It made no sense. It made absolutely no sense. Like, it wasn't even filmed in a very good way, so it's like, they could just grab her. They could have just grabbed her at any moment. It was so awkward. It really did look so goofy, yeah. I haven't seen the Obi-Wan series. If you're gonna watch, like, any of the new Star Wars stuff, I would say Andor. Because Andor is actually good. And it's got good writing. Which I know sounds amazing for modern Star Wars, but it actually does, I promise. Andor is really good. The worst fight choreography. What was Powerwolf watching then? How spoiled we were with the prequels and their god tier fight choreography. Oh yeah. Duel of the Fates. Fucking hell, man. I really like in that fight how after Qui-Gon dies, you can see Obi-Wan like tapping into the dark side just a little bit in his rage before he calms down. But yeah, fight choreography is fucking superb. And you know what? The weird thing is, outside of Jar Jar, I've kind of always been on in the prequels are good camp. You know, I went to the cinema as a kid to watch those, and I had a blast with them. I had an absolute blast. And I've rewatched them throughout the years. I still like them. Episode 1 is arguably the weakest, and has some very cringe moments. I will admit that. But other than that, Episode 3 is just like straight up good, I think. Alright, I'm still looking for a wolf statue here. I'm not sure if I'm being blind. I might be a little bit blind. Did they put one in the woods? Mr. Woods? When will you wear wigs? Mr. Woods? Can you help me out here, Powerwolf? I'm looking for your relatives again. Can you direct me towards their presence? Maybe I should just follow the smell. I bet those wolf statues are stinky. And musky. Musky husky. There wasn't one in here, was there? I should probably take a look, just in case. No. Doesn't look like it. I don't know where the heck this last wolf statue could be. The problem is I didn't find it last time I played either. That is the problem. Sorry about this. Sorry. Gonna check if maybe there was one out here somewhere. On the road back to that place. On the road again? Just can't wait to get on the road again. Oh! No. This is back at the start. Is there one back here then? Maybe it's closer to the start of the map. Oh, fucking no. Why is it so hidden? I don't even think there's any kind of like hint system, is there? There are no glowy particles or anything that like will point you towards the direction of the statue. Follow the smell of pee-pee. Oh no. Gotta go to bed now. Peace and thanks for stream. Enjoy game. I will. Thank you for stopping by and have a good night, Spyro. I'm kind of tempted to look it up because I've fucking... Yeah, it is somewhere nearby. I somehow, like, missed it last time as well. But it's usually not too far from the main statue, is it? Wondering if I'm just being blind again. Probably look up on purchase and stuff as well. Never too far from the thingy. Up here, maybe? Somewhere? Crotch spike. Not in here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm missing here. The statues have never given me this much trouble in the other levels, so I don't know what's going on. Was there one out on the battlefield here somewhere, perhaps? That I missed in all the kerfuffle. Lone survivor. I think I might have to look it up. Unless it's up here. Nope. Hey there, Serious Cackle Demon. How is it going? Probably won't be here long. This is the most recent level you have completed. Oh yeah. Definitely want to avoid spoilers for this one. Gotta go in blind. This game runs smoothly on your RTX 3060 and Ryzen 7. Nice. Yeah, I'm running a 3060. Also running on mostly medium. And getting a very, very smooth ride. What was this level called again? Say the actual level name somewhere. Doom Wolf statues. Okay. Okay. I have a map here. Let's go back to the main statues. I bet it's gonna be something so blatantly obvious that it's gonna make me want to facepalm. Right. So, yeah, there was that one. And then there was one over here somewhere. Where is that exactly? Oh! Look at that. That was pretty hidden, to be fair. That was fairly hidden. How come this game doesn't support mouse and keyboard on PS5? I don't know. You should ask Hugo Martin about that. There we go, finally. Okay, only one secret remaining. Let's see. Let's see where that could be. Alright. Yeah, it's over by the last battle. I guess we shall go there. Oh, do we actually have an encounter here? Just a bunch of imps. Just you, or does the new melee weapon immediately obsolete the previous two? Never went back to the gauntlet after getting the flail. I switched between the 3 melees all throughout the campaign, and I found that the gauntlets were still pretty decent when fully upgraded. I guess it depends more if you value speed over power. But they still felt viable towards the end as well. But I guess I mostly did use the mace and the flail overall. I do like punching things. Always fun. Always a good time. Nothing back here. These areas feel like mini dungeons. I need something to hold down this button. And there we go. Almost forgot about this. Right. Backtrack a little bit here. Gauntlet is more about fucking up their meat. Layla's good at keeping your armor up and breaking armor. Yeah. And the mace is just for when you want things to die. I suppose. Oh, hi, doggy. Alright, what was I doing? There she is. My beauty. Chain shot. Favorite weapon in the game. We have to get the parry upgrade for this as soon as possible. ASAP.
Hellgate's eliminated.
The turrets are back online. Get the transports ready to launch.
There we go. 100% complete. Very nice.
We're beginning to evacuate civilians now. Thank you, Slayer.
But I just heard someone. There we go. Every time we parry, we get a full charge. Very nice. Gonna get this as well, because we're gonna be using this a lot.
Seismic activity detected near the wall.
Very huge map. Possibly the biggest map in the game. But I do like these semi-open areas. Alright, you want me to go in this way? Weird on Nintendo of all companies is pushing FPS controls on console forward these last 3 gens. Sony getting all the latest shooters that barely support Master Arrow. Yeah. Certainly strange. What's not so strange, though, is Sony's continued poor decision making. Kind of expected at this point. Speaking of, there's a new State of Play tomorrow. But that's going to be an absolute disaster, probably. How long did that take us? It actually almost take us 2 hours. Double-barreled plasma weapon reminds you of the dual neutron disruptor from the Blake Stone games. I've never played the Blake Stone games, but I'm sure Drac has. He loves those old DOS shooters. What? What happened? I thought I was loading into... Did I accidentally go to menu? Oh dear. There we are. The loading
Shield is
times.
down, and the gate is taking heavy damage.
The loading times are incredible.
Slayer, there's a turret
Hello.
in the courtyard you can use to hold them off.
Yes, indeed there is. For another turret section. Here we have our first appearance of Lost Souls. Now, for some reason, they take a lot more punishment with the turrets than they do than they do when you just shoot them with your guns. So I guess maybe these are special Lost Souls. Titan Lost Souls. Big chunky boys. Is it Erebus or Erebus?
Have everyone out.
Like Gears of War 2, why not? Someday I will also get around to Gears of War. I probably want to play the remake when that comes out, but I also... There's one Gears of War game, I think, or maybe two that are on Game Pass. Probably check those out someday as well. But you know how it is. Too many games. Oh, that's the way to go. Keeping it up there. Don't think there was a secret out here. He was just standing in here, hanging out. Like a big old manky. Harry Buns.
They're coming for the heart. I'll draw them away
The
from
heart of
the
Lorcan.
lifeboats.
Father, don't go alone.
Oh.
Commander, he signed off.
Almost forgot about this. We'll have to remember this life sigil is here for future use. Time for the Revenant. He fucking died in 2 charged shots. Oh yeah, the challenges. We also need to pay some attention to that. Field throw, right. Let's make sure to use that on any groups we might find. But I think that also counts towards 100% completion. Okay, now we're back to the more linear style levels. did we get? Oh, we didn't get everything. All right, yeah. There was the outside area. Where was that? It was over here. Also, even though there is no fast travel in this one, I think I mentioned this in the first stream we did of this as well. I really like how it shows you the point of no return. They did not do that in Eternal. But that is handy information to have. Especially when going for 100%. Two secret key doors in the same place. We go hunting. The day before the Switch 2 comes out, they need some announcements. Yeah, I also heard, speaking of the Switch 2, I also heard something about how apparently it's like a first time in console history that a console is launching that requires a day one update to even work. Because apparently some people had managed to get their hands on one early, and it just won't work. So that is an interesting choice, especially considering that they did not disclose that. Very foggy in this room. Glad there weren't a lot of foggy rooms like this in the game. It's nice to be able to see. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy shit, he went flying. What happened there? What was that? He survived the finisher and then he went flying? What the fuck? That is a magical revenant. I guess he just came out of the stun, like right as I was killing him, probably. Secret key gets. Take that, and a thank you. The way he walks down the stairs so slowly, it's almost comical. Just careful now, careful with each step. Don't want to trip and fall. Oh! I don't think I've seen that finisher before on the Hell Knights. How have I never gotten that one? Or maybe I have seen it, I just forgot. Very nice. Oh. How do you open this? Over here. Eternal was painfully linear. The fast travel was very nice. Yeah. I think Series X and S were similar. Oh. Memory's fuzzy on that. I guess it's...
This isn't a beach, this is a beach.
Yes, it's just a sign of the times that gaming has changed. Not necessarily for the better. Always. Gave him a good old smack right as he was teleporting out of the level. It's kind of weird how the fodder demons just like disappear after the battle is over.
The final transports are ready to launch.
Oh no, we missed some gold. Bloody heck. Don't think we missed any other secrets down here. We have to go back for the gold. Oh, no, that's not the way. That is not the way. Sorry. Sorry, but 100% is 100%. This all could have been avoided. What did she say? It's showing them tasty volumetrics. Steve the Seagull? Who is Steve the Seagull? DRM stuffed into the fucking hardware now. You missed a couple secrets in the dragon flying level. Oh yeah, the first one, I take it. I also missed a couple of secret landing spots there in the first playthrough. I think you had to kill the cyber demons that were standing on top of towers so that you could land there. And I don't think I realized that first playthrough. Some guy's sort of pet seagull. Eats fish and wormies. Oh, wait! I think I've seen that on YouTube Shorts, potentially. If it's the same one I'm thinking of. Then I do know who that is. It all comes together. Yeah, seagulls can be pretty chill when they're not just screaming and attacking you. When you try to take a walk anywhere near their nests. Which is admittedly a problem for me because I live in a coastal town. So there's a lot of seagulls around. They do get a bit annoying in springtime. Also, thank you, Infernal, for the bit. If the DLC doesn't give us chain shot, alternate weapon, I'm assuming that they're saving up for that, yeah. I also wonder how long it's gonna take for the DLC to come out. How long did it take between Eternal and the first DLC? Wasn't it about a year? Anyway, we missed a cool ship leaving. Look at that cool ship. We're coming up on one of the only lines of dialogue the Doom guy has in the entire game. Ooh. This Revenant is too close to my face. And then the last secret is over there. I don't think we missed any gold.
Structural damage detected.
that. There we go. Was that everything? It was. Oh, we didn't get this, though. I forgot. I even pointed it out to myself. That I must remember the shield throw. And then I naffed it up.
Emergency protocols are in effect. Please clear the hangar immediately.
Maybe it's not too late still to get this. Oh shit! I fumbled my berry. There we go.
Several demonic signals are moving to King Novik's position. It's Azric. Slayer, you have to help him.
I guess I have to. What can we get? Definitely want this. Ignite. Very nice. Cover faster from taking damage. That is going to be increasingly more important the later into the game we get. Picking up Impaler ammo empowers your next shot. Yeah, I did use the slow time one in the first playthrough. I think we're going to try this now. Empowered Impaler shots sounds good. For sure. Seagulls can be very arseholy. Absolutely. About 9 months. Not sure if I saw the serious cannon part. Oh, there. Where was that? Oh yeah. Oh, I did the Drakaya thing again. I'm totally reading half the message. I'm sorry. But yeah, goddamn. That's all I have to say about that. Like, I guess a cannon type weapon would be perfect as an alternate for that weapon class. So that would be nice. Like a medieval style, just huge cannon. That would be amazing. I would be all over that. Just realized the classic HUD phase is a short looping animation. They didn't bother making it look around randomly. Oh. Does it really matter? Does it really matter, Drac? Are you staring at that the whole time? Probably not going to be looking much at it when you're playing. I think that's fine. Don't be a hater. The Battle Knights were meant to be in Doom 2016, where they did do charging attacks with a big hammer. Ooh. Instead, they got cut. And you know what? I think Infernal's with me on this one. I still want the Hellraisers back. Put them in the DLC, Hugo Martin. Come on. Don't be a coward. Imagine if you could parry their lasers. How cool would that be? Come on. Come on, Hugo. I know you're watching this. I know you're watching this. You're on your coffee break right now at id Softworks. And you're just watching random streamers play Doom the Dark Ages. Put Hellraisers in the game. Or someone make a pose in Gmod or something with this game's Pinky and the Wearable chilling. I know, I don't have any experience with Gmod, but I know people manage to import all sorts of 3D models from different games. So I would not be surprised to see that. Yumi Nakamura. I didn't know they collaborated with Tango on Doom 16. What the heck? Now, Ikumi Nakamura was already good, now she's even better. That is pretty cool. I almost was gonna say something there, but considering we have people in chat trying to avoid spoilers, I shall bide my tongue.
Tell me where it is.
Anyway, here we go. Are you ready for this? Only line of dialogue in the game, and it's just like so good. What else do you need? What? Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, the one challenge, 99% complete. It's fine. It's fine. We can come back to it. I think I should just be able to hop back in and get that challenge done, and keep all the other progress. Time for the Abyssal Forest. I think this level felt particularly Dark Soulsy. Let's go back to the dragon riding level and find your missing secrets yourself. Find the hidden cache.
Their directive was clear. What would you have us do? Nothing. It can't be removed. We scanned it. It's wired to a detonator. That demon, he's after something.
You saw that. We call it the Heart of Argent. Anyone who wields it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you.
Just knocking stuff
But
up
the
on the
heart is
table.
incomplete. It's made up of 2 parts. The other half is a power source, and we don't know where it is.
Valen's search party is still active.
If he ever gets control of it, that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive.
Another piece of like drummed up controversy before the game's release was about Commander Thera, and some people were saying that she looked ugly or something, and that the game was woke because of it. And I'm like, what? She just looks normal. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I ask them to be heard.
People can be pretty fucking weird.
Contact the ministry.
Bad actors staining the reputation of others, absolutely. There's a lot of that going on social media these days.
No one left to trust. That is why you allow me to speak.
Doom 2016 had tons of support from Tango and Machine Games in the credits. Nice, nice, nice.
He's on site.
Hello,
Good.
it's me, I'm on site.
Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done. I'm meeting him at the forge.
I feel like I've been neglecting my beautiful Skull Crusher.
My people guarded this forest for generations. You'll need a key to continue through that gate.
Indeed we do. Here she is. Whiplash. Much more fun to fight than in Eternal, I would say. This looks very Dark Soulsy to me. The old, ancient forest full of ruins. Stuff like that. Very atmospheric. You believe we missed some stuff? Yeah, we did. We didn't go up there. Hello. Harry him. Go away. We don't want you. But I also find it interesting how, you know, the big burly OG Doom imps are like a different species, or like a subspecies of imp. That I guess the implication is that Doomslayer just straight up exterminated them altogether, so you only had the little ones left. Wiped out an entire species of demon. Which is quite in character, I suppose. Remember, Whiplashes were not the first female demon in the series. Oh yeah, there's the, there's also the, what was she called again? The Doom 64 final boss? The Queen Demon or the Mother Demon or something? I forget the exact name, but... I've also been wanting to do a replay of Doom 64. It's been a while. Oh! Yeah, I know the Spider Mastermind was female in 2016, but I didn't know she was canonically female in the original as well. That is interesting. I'm learning so much today. Where are the enemies at? Oh, whoa, 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 what happened? What happened? Someone behind me, presumably. Right, there were power demons around. Oh god. That makes sense now, why they were taking so many hits. I failed to notice the blue glow. Didn't I leave? Oh, I did pick that one up.
We lost hundreds when they took control of the mine.
Uh-oh. It's always dangerous to have a cyber demon at distance. You don't want that. Where is he? There he is. Man, the Empowered Impaler is something else. I can't believe I didn't even try this in the first playthrough. Much better than the slowdown. If you're looking for Doom 64 custom content, look up Ethereal Breakdown. Ooh. I shall make a note of this and check it out. Thank you for the suggestion. Ethereal Breakdown. One thing you're sort of worried of missing out on are upgrades from the demons. Like you're gonna accidentally kill a demon without taking its heart.
Man, they really changed up the gameplay in Painkiller Path Tracking mod. How dare they ruin the Purity baby ragu?
Did they? I looked at the Digital Foundry video for it, but I didn't remember any mention of gameplay changes. I wanted to check that out. If I could even run it, that is. But yeah, regarding the special upgrade demons, I don't think I've ever tried to continue shooting them after they go into their stun state, so I'm not sure how that works. Have you tried that, Infernal? I wonder if they even can be killed without, like, finishing them. Oh! Okay, now I get it. Yeah, the stake gun. Right. I was wondering if you've tried killing one of the upgrade demons without finishing them. Like, just, you know, with weapon fire. Because I'm curious if you can actually miss out on those upgrades if you don't finish them properly. Or if they just stay immortal until you go up to them. You have to glory kill them. Yeah. I guess it makes sense that they would put in some fail-safes there so that people don't accidentally miss out on those. By the way, Drakaya, if you're still there, which game is better, Bela Bunny or Doom the Dark Ages? Would you rather replay Bela Bunny than to play this? But yeah, the stake gun from Painkiller is an absolute beast. One of my favorite FPS weapons of all time, I do believe. Oh no! Oh shit! Gotta pay attention to the lost souls. I gotta remember to use my shield throw more, man. It's so useful for stunning bigger demons, but for some reason I'm having a lot of trouble just remembering that that mechanic exists. Let's see, we missed some stuff up here. This is hardly something new though, because in most games that have grenades, for example, most FPS games that have grenades, I tend to forget to use those as well. Especially in Fear. We can just drop down here. That? No. But I saw a hole there to swim into. Very nice. Oh my god, we missed some gold again. Oh no. Can I get back up this way? I don't think I can. I can't bloody believe this. How did this happen? Wait, no, wait, where is that? Oh, right. Okay. That was everything in the area, I think. Got that over there. Oh, there was a little side path that stuck out over here, but I think it would be showing on the minimap if there was any gold there. I'm gonna assume that there wasn't. Execute dazed demons with a shield charge. Yeah, that is something that I don't normally do. 100 ammo loot from melee striking. Okay. So, shield charge instead of finishers. Gotcha. Definitely Bela Bnui. Bela the Dread. Speaking of fear, I wonder if we'll see another Trepang 2 DLC. Oh god, what am I doing? Walked off the edge there. That's all it took. Looking at chat for 1 second was enough to distract me. And I just walk off the edge of the world. But yeah, I would love to see even more Trepang 2 content.
The forge still has power. The demons are drawn to it.
Or maybe even a Trepang 4. Bloody Revenant sabotaged me. Okay. We need to parry your projectiles, Mr. Revenant. Oh, there we go. Give me some ammo. There you go. I am... Yeah. So, I feel like the Ravager is kind of like a direct upgrade to the Pulverizer in a lot of ways. Because it has less spread. So, you know, technically it's less good for crowd control, but it's way more powerful. I tend to want to save my upgrade stuff for that. We will get this, though. Yeah, there is the speed as well. I suppose I should really try to max out every weapon so that I can get a sense of how they all are fully upgraded. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh my god, there's too many guys. I backed myself into a corner. Ah. Happens sometimes. Did he keep my upgrades? Did.
Here, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
panicked. I panicked.
Here, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
Oh my god. There's someone behind me. There's someone behind me. There's a lot of people behind me.
Here, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
Oh my god. What is happening? Have I expended all my skill already?
The Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
A different approach is needed here. I say as I go off to do the exact same thing over again. Oh my god. I've been caught in a loop. Ideally, the pulverizer is not great for the whiplash.
Here, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
This happens sometimes. I think there's too many fucking guys shooting me from the back. Doesn't help things. Okay, kill you, then the whiplash. Hopefully a little bit faster this time. Right. Any supplies anywhere? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? This area is getting the better of me.
Here, the Slayer has reached the cliffside barracks.
I don't know why we're suddenly running into problems now. Things were going so well. just as I was about to get the hell. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Here, the Slayer has reached
I'm
the cliff side
suddenly
barracks.
very scared of this fight on Nightmare. I feel like I should probably try to stay in an area where there's a little bit more cover. Because there's just shit flying everywhere. God damn it. God damn it. What is going on? Holy shit! It really is Groundhog Day. All of a sudden.
Here, the Slayer has reached the cliff
I would
side
like the
barracks.
BFG. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll go a different way this time. Is the Whiplash down here somewhere? Where's the Whiplash? Let's deal with her first. Where did she even go? There she is.
Commander Kira, the Slayer has reached the Cliffside Barracks.
What was that? Oh god. Cliffside Barracks. This must be some sort of reference. Right, you. Get those guys. Get these guys. Oh god, I'm being overwhelmed again. Fuck. How are you still alive? Is the Revenant dead? He's not. Oh my god, there's guys behind me again. I can't see. I can't see. Fuck. Putting the pressure on now. There we go. Oh, no, the line they keep saying every time I die. I wasn't even paying attention to that. There we go, we did it.
The cannons in the watchtower can clear a path.
So yeah, that fight got quite hairy. And it does sometimes suck to kind of get hit from behind a lot, but you know, it's all got to do with positioning and shit like that. So at the end of the day, it always, you know, whenever you die, it never feels unfair. It always feels like it was your own fault. You didn't do it right. You weren't playing optimally. And they even nerfed like the back damage that you get from enemies. Well, that used to be even worse. Also, thank you for the biddies, Colonel. I need to lower that somehow. Big cannon. What is it aiming at? I don't know. Probably the Titans that are wandering the forests. You know, I thought for sure they were going to do another turret section here, but nope, they didn't. Right, how do we open that? Ah. That's how we open that. Alright, there was more stuff up here, wasn't there? Yes, indeed there was. Doom the Silly Ages. Maybe DSP should play the Toho CBT game. Put his skills into the proper perspective for him. Oh yeah. Maybe he will do a lot of self-reflection. And then he will become like a super likable person and turn his life around. And then everyone will love him and they will talk about the DSP redemption arc. All because of the Toho CBT game. Wouldn't that be something? Was that everything in this area? It was. Brilliant. The little cutscenes always bugged you. There's 5 seconds showing you what you blew up. Yeah, no game. I'm the one who blew it up.
This site is ancient. These mines were built to harvest the raw materials of the ancestral beasts. The forge is inside.
Yeah, that is something that has always annoyed me as well. Look at that view, man. Who is this, actually? That is, like, way bigger than a normal Titan. Is this the same kind of creature where that we saw the skeleton of in like Doom 16 in the hell level? An ancestral. Wowee. And there's a dragon. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it always annoys me as well when they have those little cutscenes that show you what you just did. But I feel like maybe focus groups are to blame for that. Like when they get people in to test it, and it's just like normies who've never played video games before, and they keep getting stuck in the most obvious things. I feel like that might be to blame for some of that.
That lift will take you down.
Like, where do I go now?
Not far now.
You know, could have made it like an optional accessibility options, like, you know, enhanced guidance or something. But it's like, have you played a video game before? Yeah, you could probably turn that off. It's fine. There we go. The nade launcher. Oh, I haven't seen it with the skin before. We've got balls. We've got balls, guys. Finally.
Your weapons inside the forge.
Finally, balls. I've been eagerly awaiting this moment where I can play with my balls. Splat. How did I get in here again? Oh yeah, it's from around outside somewhere.
Picking up high levels of demonic presence near the forge.
I know there was a secret that I missed here first time. I know there's a certain point where you can no longer backtrack, so I gotta be careful not to miss that. It's probably here. Alright. No? Wait, did I miss something earlier in the level then? What the fuck did I miss? I kept looking at the map as well. Bloody heck. This game's impossible to 100%. Literally impossible. another imp left somewhere.
Agadon Hunter identified.
Here we go. Here we go. One of the coolest enemies in the game. The Agadon Hunter. The Marauder, but good. Oh shit. Forgot about the double swing there. Hello there, Serious Cat. Oh, wait. What do you mean, hello, Serious Cat? I already said hello to him. Hello, Whistling Dixie. Was what I meant to say there. My brain is just completely scrambled tonight. Becomes a useless machine in the future. Wait, what does? Greatly enjoyable grenade launching. I'm trying to read chat, please. Yeah, non-issue, just a pet peeve. Understandable. It's cool that you can use the classic HUD face. That is one of my favorite features, for sure. Hello there, Sustancia. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Sustan Sinigra.
Hello.
Something like that. You missed the real Doom. I think this is Doom. Still, Doom is. You can't really pin Doom down to just one definition because every game is something different. You know, Doom 3 was really different from the original Dooms. And, you know, Eternal was a huge departure from 16 and all that. But it does play very differently. I love it. I personally love it. But I can also see why some people might not be too into it. Shall we do one more? Let's do one more. I think this is a long one, actually. One 264, you run and gun. 3 survival horror-esque, yeah. I feel like 64 also dipped more into the horror stuff. So it's like, it feels like a middle ground between the originals and 3. Doom RPGs I have not played. Tile-based RPG style, yeah. I went back to menu again. I'm not sure why that happened. Aubrey Hodges' soundtrack is bloody fantastic, yeah. Probably one of the best things about that game. Secret key right at the start.
That heart powers the forge. It needs to be reactivated.
I think last time I went this way first. Let's go the other way this time. Do we have anything to upgrade? Yeah, we probably want this for more armor shards. That sounds good. Should we max out the shield? Yes. Yes, we shall. Did I just walk into that? I think I did. I avoided the projectile, only to then walk into it again. Amazing. We're in hell now, boys. Oh my god. The Arachnotron got me. This is what we were talking about, the head scan. Right, definitely deal with him first. Before focusing on the big lad. We don't want the Arachnotron taking pot shots at us all the way through that fight. That is not going to be very healthy. Oh no, don't come over here now. Actually, do come over here. Need to deal with that fucking Revenant. Revenant dealt with. Where are you? There you are. Get fucked. There we go. Now we can deal with you. Someone's still taking pot shots over here. Bloody little imps. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. And secret key get. Wonderful. Yeah, what we're doing here is we're activating the giant heart.
Power activated. 2 more switches left.
Yeah, and of course, it's a video game, so we got the rule of 3. Which means 2 more switches to go. And there are also wolf statues. The fact that the series is still going is incredible, despite its evolution. I absolutely agree, yes. I'm very happy that Doom is still alive and kicking. And that it didn't fall into the trappings that so many other franchises do. Which is to just, like, regurgitate the same stuff over and over again until everyone's sick of it. Or, you know, chasing after profits instead of taking some risks. It is quite incredible. Is this supposed to be here? Oh, it disappeared. Fuck, I could have gotten a screenshot of that. There was a funny little skull fella on the floor just staring at me. An amusing little guy. We went through Amy Rose's ring. Oh dear. Vinny made music for a free Steam game. Really? Which game would that be? Yeah, I've listened a little bit to his band Redbox, and it's not really my personal taste, but I still like it. It's not something I would listen to, but he's a talented lad. A game called The New Flesh. Oh, nice. Could you link that in the Discord? I'd like to take a look. Nice. Probably gonna need those. Pretty yellow here. Isn't this No, this wasn't the one that was an ambush. I think there was another level in which you go onto like a very small platform like that, and suddenly there's two Hell Knights trying to push you off. But yeah, I was looking at the horror games showcase, and I saw a game where there was a very recognizable voice actor, and it was Vinesauce Joel. They got him to voice a game where you play as like a latex BDSM murderer woman who's like murdering people for a live stream on the dark web or something. And then he's like the I guess Joel is like the guy behind the curtain, the CEO. And he's just telling this latex woman what to do, this dominatrix, how to kill people. That was certainly surprising. Oh shit, this guy's empowered. Ah! Who's empowering him? Where's the empowerer? Switch number 2. What?
Almost finished. One more switch.
Vinny's been doing music for 30 years? But he's like roughly the same age as me. Did he start making music when he was 7 years old or something? That's quite insane. Imagine seeing you up here. I didn't know the lore. The Vinny music lore. Let's see here now. Right, there was some stuff down there. Oh shit. Ow. I don't think you can use the shield throw on the vagaries. I mean, obviously you can strip their armor, but you can't actually like embed your shield into them. I guess it makes sense that you wouldn't be able to do that on the biggest of the big boys, the huge chonkers, the heckin' chonkerinos. Once again, my pulverizer has gone neglected. Strip the flesh from the skin. You know what, Mr. Arachnotron? You've been a real pain in my ass. But no more. No more shall you be a pain in my ass. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't like the way that this game and Eternal handles Mega Health. Come on. Come on. There you go. I feel like it would be nicer if you could just overcharge your health. You know? To like 200. Maybe even have it slowly go down. What's this button do? Drops down a life sigil for us. How nice. How lovely. Oh yeah, this fight. Where'd the Whiplash go? There she is. Oh god, oh god, whoa, whoa, whoa. Suddenly everything happened. What the fuck was that? Too many imps around probably, yep. I need to get out of here. Oh my... Oh my god. There we go. At long last, he's dead. Takeshi! Hello, and welcome. Thank you very kindly for the raid. Hope you had a marvelous time with Fantasy Life I. How are you? Yeah, this chick's all about those good vibes and chill times, but don't let that fool you. She's got dragons and angry girls in her Fantasy Life streams. I bet she's secretly a gaming goddess. Oh yeah, we were just talking about your ascension to goddesshood. You're the goddess of twerking. That is the lore that has been established. She's a gaming goddess with all that bad at games modesty. Maybe I'll let you watch her stream, if you're lucky. Oh, this bot. You're good, that is good. Big downgrade from the 2016 Mega Health, absolutely. Fairly consistent ever since. Never really took music seriously until the past 5 or so years. Something like that, you remember it. I see. What you've gathered of him talking about it. Music has always been a massive part of his life, so it makes sense, yeah. He does love talking a lot about music and, like, 70s bands and stuff like that. But I tend to zone out a little bit when he goes off on a tangent about that. But, you know, he's clearly passionate about it, which is what matters.
The heart has been primed. We can use the forge now. See you at the elevator.
So yeah, in case you're wondering what's going on here, Takeshi, we have a giant demon heart that we're trying to bring back to life because, you know, Doom. It makes sense. Just trust me. Just go along with it. Anyway, kind of forgot about the secret back here. Oh, yum. Do you wanna try a little bit of the demon heart flesh? I bet it would be pretty good with some Cajun seasoning. Where the heck am I? That is something I often find myself wondering in life. Here we go. Of course, there's a secret key over by the entrance as well. Can we open this? I feel like we should be able to open a shortcut over from this side, but I don't know. Don't think I found a way to open this last time either. Don't see anything. Oh, shit. Those bloody nightmare imps. We need a little bit more currency to start upgrading our grenades. A little bit more. Oh no, my shield. Could you come down here, Mrs. Whiplash? That would be very helpful. No? Okay. There we go. We'll have to do it the hard way. Here we go. Magical ruby. But it tastes like chicken hearts. They do say that everything tastes like chicken, don't they? It's probably also true for demons. There we go. Wolf statue gotten. What else are we missing around here? There we go. Look who's waiting for us. It's our old friend. These guys are way more punishing on this difficulty. They don't let you get away with a lot of hits. As they should be. Right. Yeah, we need to go over here. There's some gold. We got everything up in this area. By the looks of it. Let's see what we can get. Every third direct hit with a grenade launcher drops cluster grenades. Hell yeah. We want that. We could also get a mastery. Now the question is, do we get the mastery for the super shotty? Increased number of projectiles per shot. That would be rather tasty, wouldn't it? Or the chain shot. Alright, maximum charge explode. I think we'll get the super shotty first. And what was the mastery challenge for that? Hit demons with every pellet, so get up close and personal, basically. Oh god, it's already almost 3 AM. I want to keep going. I'll probably have to stop after this one. this Prince ass crack again? Alright. I hope I haven't missed anything in this area. It looks like I have everything, but... I know some of the... Actually, the gold from these, is that also counted towards the level total? Lock down demons with the shield saw for 20 seconds. Again, forgetting to use the bloody shield saw. Well, it's... Yeah, I'm not going to bed, but this is a loud game. And there's a baby sleeping upstairs. I should probably be a little bit considerate. Can you come in here? There, just help me with my challenge. So, nice day we're having. Headphones. I've put away my headphones. I haven't used them in years. So much for Doom the Dark Ages being medieval. What's this? I remember in the Middle Ages when they had giant, glowy, tech energy things. God, what a crap game. Yeah, it's just bad, I'm afraid. I changed my mind, Infernal. This is a 1 out of 10. Gonna refund immediately. Ruby found. That emote. Dan has got such good emotes, doesn't he? To deal with. Oh shit! Oh no! No! Please! Please! Fucking hell. Didn't let me go back up. Oh, that was a panic jump. Enjoy that. Wasn't that down here? Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Challenge complete. Wonderful. If you guys back there could just wait a moment, that would be nice. We've got some work to do. There we go. That was... Oh no, there was some more. Where is that? Oh shit, did I miss that? It's over there. Oh no! Okay, we can still get that, I think. Good. Very good. I wonder what it says on these statues. Probably something about Argent Come. Shall we max out the flail? I do believe we shall. Yes, yes, yes. So now we've got the shield and our preferred melee maxed out. Now we can focus a little bit more on the weapons. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
No signs of the demons, Thera.
I wonder if Drac has seen the Cosmic Realm.
We won't have much time.
So yeah, I have to admit, I probably haven't been paying attention as much as I was supposed to, but like Thera starts doing magical stuff here, and I'm not sure why. Why is she suddenly magical? Why does she have magic powers? I don't know. I thought she was just a human, but maybe I missed some context. Oh dear.
Nim unve anme veseque. Svara nim unve anme veseque.
Wraith stuff. Maybe I would have needed to read the eternal lore entries in order to get this, which I didn't do. I picked them up and I said I'll read them at the end of the game when I'm finished with it, and then I never did. There it is. It's the Argent Come. See, I told you. It even looks like it.
here. Falling back. We'll meet you at the exit.
Now we have shield runes. And this rune sends out a fissure every time we parry. Also, I have to say that this arena right here, this definitely gave me Halo vibes. There's something about the colors and like the layout. This feels very much like a Halo arena, I feel. Has that look to it, you know? New Mombasa at ODST, yeah. What a bloody good game. I need to replay ODST on Heroic. I should probably also replay Reach someday. Excuse me? Hello? I would like to break your armor. Alright. Going through the shield thing. Because he's an empowered demon. Oh god. I got revenanted. Not in a good way. We've been really itching for a Halo series replay. Well, what a sudden and abrupt ending to the chapter. Yeah. So much for 100%. We're gonna have to go back and replay some of these. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. It is how it is. Right, that shall do for tonight. Shame we didn't get to see Serat in his beautiful skin. We can have a look here though.
Blocus W king up from Olivia Pierce's Revenant project procedures, confused and typing into Yahoo answers, the me Revenant. Emi Renovate? Emi Ravnet?
Imagine that. Do you think you think the Argent internet has any answers for them? Hopefully. Must be very confusing. That does pose an interesting question, though. Like, do they remember anything of their past lives? Or is everything just erased? By the way, for those of you here in chat who played Eternal, I'm curious, did you spare the Revenant, the shotgun Revenant? Or did you kill him? I have to admit I killed him. I did pity him a little bit, but I also wanted to test out the Super Shotty. So I'm afraid he was a lost cause. Look at this, what a beautiful boy. Oh, Atlan Crotch. Does anyone want to see a shot of the Atlan's feet? Have we got any mech foot enjoyers in chat? See, this is why Gar should play this game. He would love this. I love all the details. And every little bit of every design. The Vagary's got a weird bum. Oh, spoilers. We haven't met this enemy yet. Wait, do I not get to... Oh. I don't think I get to look at the lore stuff when in the main menu. Well, whatever. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I can definitely feel the increase in challenge on Ultraviolence, and it feels good, honestly. It feels really well balanced. And I still struggle a little bit with huge group fights, with just like managing all the enemies and all the projectiles that are flying at you from everywhere. Still have a little bit of trouble with that sometimes. But overall, it feels like a very good, solid challenge. One-on-one, it's usually not a problem. Even with the lowered parry window, I still manage to hit most of them, which is nice. But yeah, those big group fights. And those are only going to get more and more frequent towards the second half of the game. I'm sure it'll be quite tense. It feels good. Feels good.